than any company would ever try to do so that we can reach our success. So the heights of where we can reach. So I appreciate you. And I just want to, the next person you'll hear is Eric Robinson. So.
Woo! Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Much. Hold on. He's going to go dark real quick. He can still hear you and see you, but you can't see him. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Whew, I'm sorry. It was something in my background just driving me crazy. My ring light, which is in the back, and it's just driving. All right, Renee. Oh my goodness. Thank you for that amazing, amazing introduction. And I truly, truly appreciate you. And I received it deep down in my spirit, you know. Quick question. I got some light, then I got some real stuff that I want to talk about. Here's the on a light note. Has anybody ever woke up and you know you got to run someplace, but you like, I got to run someplace, but I don't got time to shower, but I need to run out. Has anybody ever done that? Had to run out, but didn't get time to really take a shower or something like that? Okay, here's a question. If you do you know, but you know you're going to just run someplace, you're coming back. Do you put deodorant on even though you're going to shower when you get back? Or do you put deodorant on and wash the deodorant? I just can't feel. Or do you just go ahead, a little funky, or you put deodorant on to cover it to mask it up, and then you come back and wash it off? What's I don't know which way to do. So I get stuck with that all the time. Like,
Please
man,
don't put
It
deodorant on.
depends. It depends.
all right. Sometimes, so if you think you're gonna be around somebody, you can't go around on funky, right?
Right.
So you just gotta cover it up. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. My mind sometimes I get that way. Cause
So
like that today.
what's your choice?
I don't know. I be stuck, and then I get stuck, and then I guess like I'm wasting time, and I just do it sometimes. I'm just kind of washing myself real quick, like coming to the call because I feel like I can't come to the call funky. I'm like because I was blowing leaves this morning, hurry up and trying to blow the leaves. That's a story. Because yesterday my leaf blower wasn't working. Today was leaf pickup day, and I was like, you know what? I walked the doctor ready to call my blower wasn't working. I said, let me just give it one more shot. Let me get one more shot. And by God, I gave one more shot and it started. And I was like, man, now I gotta get dressed real quick because I wasn't even ready. And I got left it running and went and blew the leaves because they come blew the leaves today. So never give up. I was going to buy a new leaf blower and I saw the price. I was like, oh my God, that thing like $500-$600. Man, we're gonna have leaves in our yard this year. We're gonna act like the leaves are snow. It's gonna cover up. I start making reasons. The leaves are going to cover up the snow and it's gonna make the grass green. My grass never really get green anyway. So, but I tried one more time and it started. And so anyway, I don't know where that story is going. Right. Thank you, Uncle John, for coming back. So I was little, I don't like to come here.
Let's focus.
I like to come here fresh and rest. Like this is my office. So when I come here, I don't treat this like it's just, I treat this like I come ready with my notes, dressed.
Hey, Eric.
Yes, sir.
Just so you don't drift, we get it, brother. You want to come to the meeting fresh.
No, but no. I'm not drifting, brother. This is real. It's about how to approach this call. It's just not about coming to the meeting fresh. I approach this call the same way I would do if I'm face to face with somebody. See, I don't treat this just like, hey, some people just they can be in bed and they got the thing, or some people be all around because Steve said, hey, a lot of people don't have the camera on, so I don't know who you are. Now, some people in a position where you can't be in the camera on, right? And some of y'all, we don't want to see you right now. But I'm telling you, Troy, I can tell he comes dressed and ready. He's ready to go. He take this to another level. Are y'all with me?
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all pour in so much to each other, to me, that I see you, Renee, that I come like this right here matters.
Mm-hmm.
I was blowing my leaves and you called me. I was like, yeah, my body just automatically stopped. It was like 8:26. I automatically stopped. You called me at 8:27. What's up? Are you on point? I'm like, yeah. Because I was just blowing the leaves, and for the last hour, I just automatically stopped. Like, I'm so tuned into this. This matters. Are y'all with me?
Yeah.
So I had 3 minutes to go boom, 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 and get ready for the office. But I felt bad, like, man, no, I still got to come fresh for the office. Are y'all what makes sense? And I just want y'all to realize, like, we do a little unorthodox, but
right.
The information is impactful.
Teach, brother, teach.
Yeah, the information is impactful, a little unorthodox. Like Kamal came on here, he now got his whole thing, the next ED. Man, guess what, Kamal, once you become an ED, I'm gonna tell you, man, Kamal's gonna be the next SED. This is gonna be the next, are y'all with me?
Right.
He's the next one up. That's come on, you need to ride that, man. That's a brand right
You did. Hey, Eric, you just gave him the brand. Kamal, the next one up.
What? I'm telling y'all, we be dropping some wisdom on this call. You may not catch it, but you catch it and receive it. Ooh, it's game over. And Gaji, am I saying it right, Gaji? Man, what you said today, it's like, I've been on the other side, y'all. And she was saying, I was the support for a lot of agents. Come on, think, like, I got agents all over. I'm working for the insurance company. And sometimes, and that's true, right? Some people say, just call the company. Anybody heard that? You call the company, you got to learn the training. And you don't get what y'all are giving. This is the #1 daily meter for CEOs on the planet.
Yes.
We got people from East Coast to West Coast, and sometimes we have people from Canada. And then, Jacques, you said something about Jamie. You said, can you ask me about did me and Jamie have a conversation? You remember that?
Which
Not,
time?
not about the videos, about watching it.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, so what did you ask me? Do you remember what you asked me?
Yeah, I said, Eric, have you talked to Jamie about the Insurance Bros videos yet?
And my answer was,
No, why?
yeah. I was like, no,
And I
why?
was,
Yeah.
and I was like, cause he watches the videos. And then you said, how do you know? And I said, cause he talked to me about it. He said he loved what we're doing with the videos, how we tie in the current issues and then come up with some insurance solutions.
So I had no clue. So you don't know. People from all over the country, all different countries and nations are watching and tuning in to what y'all do and the impact y'all are making. Are y'all catching that? So I just wanted to share that part. Real quick. Which one want to say first? Timing window. Jackie. And you said the word. I wrote it down. Since I wrote it down, you said the word. You said I could make all the excuses and make all the excuses. Here's the thing. What you didn't do, it's not an excuse. It was a reason. I think there's a difference between excuses and reason. You know, there's a reason why I can't dunk the ball anymore, right? There's a reason. It's not an excuse. It's just a reason. Are y'all with me? There's a reason why sometimes we can't do certain things. But what you didn't do was turn your legitimate reason into an excuse. That was powerful. You say I could make an excuse. Yeah, but it was not an excuse. It was just that was a reason, legitimate reason. But you did not turn that reason into an excuse. And that right there, you can drop the mic for the day, y'all.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. How many of us are turning our reasons into excuses? Eric, I'm a little shy. Yeah, you probably are shy. You may have been shy all your life. You don't like talking to people. Maybe just the way you've been brought up. But are you going to make that reason an excuse why you don't go out there and market your business? Eric, you know what? Whatever reason it is, people don't like me. Maybe they don't like you. That could be a legitimate reason. And Pete, you may have that negative energy. I don't know. Some people just give off a negative vibe. And it's legitimate. Sometimes I believe in sometimes the energy and things, yeah. But don't make that be the reason to stop you from going out there and continue to talking to people. Because there's some more negative people out there too. And they need life insurance. Are y'all following me? Like, I'm negative and I want to talk. Okay, well, go sell life insurance to the other negative people. Bam. Y'all gonna connect. Right? Now, you might not sell as much because I don't think there's many negative people out there, but you still can make some money. You can still make a living. There's enough negative people out there to make a living. Are y'all catching that? See, it's enough out here for us to grow our business. You don't have to be like Kamal. I don't have to be like Lori. I don't have to be like Tawana. I don't need to have the platinum locks, right? If I come here with platinum locks one day, y'all know I done did something wrong, right? Okay, my locks ain't coming back. Now, I never had locks. I did have the escrow though. Back in the day, whoo, man, put that relaxing, that head be burning. Oh, shucks, gotta wash it out. Yeah. Anyway, let me focus. Back in the day. I had a flashback. Speaking of flashbacks, anybody was on a team huddle last night?
Yes, sir.
So, team huddle. Jock, I'm glad you said something. We was talking about saying I sell life insurance, being proud of what you do. Are y'all with me? See, you're going to hear a lot, and I hear it from some of the older people who have been seasoned in the industry. Well, Eric, when you get a little seasoned, you're going to start, when you do this enough time. No, brother, it ain't how many times you do it, it's how many times you think about it. Are y'all with me? Because even though you've been doing it for 10 years, 15 years, here's the thing. That client, the person you walk up to, you introduce yourself, they don't know how long you've been in the business until you say something. They can only tell by your confidence. I could be day one. I was confident day one. Hey man, you know what? I sell life insurance. Boom. I showed some of y'all the text messages on the team huddle that I said to Derek Holston. I said, hey, what do you know about insurance? He said, Eric, be more specific. His words to me, be more specific. Life, health, auto accident, not life insurance. Bam, we selling it. Let's go. Right? I was direct. I was confident about it. And that was 2 months after being in the industry. I was only licensed for 1 month. So what am I saying? Yesterday, because a lot of the seasoned people say, no, don't say that. People are going to run from you. Say life insurance, they're going to run. Y'all, it's your posture. I don't run from that. I'm trying to tell you. We subconsciously, you want to grow your business. Subconsciously, you have to be in line with your actions. The action that you want, your subconscious mind has to be in line with the action that you want. Otherwise, you won't do it. That's just a scientific fact. I'm not dropping Eric's theories now. These are facts, how we operate our business. We tend to do the things that aligns with our core values. So if your core values say life insurance, people run from life insurance agents, your core value is going to line up, and it's going to be hard for you to become a really good life insurance agent. Why? Because people run from life insurance agents, so you're not going to do the things needed to promote your life insurance business. But you say, Eric, I'm a life insurance agent. I just don't tell them I say life insurance. I tell them all the other kind of stuff, all the other kind of stuff. And then you start teaching people to tell them all everything else, other fancy things. Okay, so now that's why people aren't confident. People say, man, I don't know if I want to do one of them pyramid things. I don't want to do the recruiting. Oh, you always recruiting. I can't feel like you can't recruit because you feel like you're lying to people. Are y'all with me? And Charlie, if you're not a liar per se, or most good people who really good spirits, it's hard for y'all because you're conditioning yourself that what I'm doing is not real, but I need the money, and it comes across, and so you don't take the actions. Your actions and your core values don't line up, and your subconscious mind is going to always follow the core values, and then your subconscious mind is what determines your actions. So guess what? You're never going to take the actions that's going to line up to your goals. My goals is to win and build a big team. Well, you can't build a big team. You don't think life insurance is the, I can't stand my life insurance agent. If you don't think that's a marketable thing to say, then you're not going to build a life insurance agency team unless your core value say, I don't give a damn. I can make money no matter what. Because there's some people who don't care, right? They're gonna go get it. Are y'all with me? It doesn't matter because their core value say, I'm going to go get that money. And we like, oh, they just greedy, they just ruthless, right? They're like, nah, this is business. So if you don't have that business core value mindset, it's hard to determine your product got to match your core values. I don't know if y'all catching that. See, when you had a good spirit. So, Jock, we talked about this. So last night, after the team huddle, I had to run to the store to get something for my daughter. So I had to run to this grocery store, which is about 30 minutes from my house. Because I had to get some Whole Foods, something from Whole Foods for her. So I said, I'm gonna go to Whole Foods for you. She was gonna go. I said, no, I'll go for you. Bam. So I'm tired. I'm gonna go 30 minutes away to go get this stuff from Whole Foods. So as I'm walking in the door, I see one of my old roommates, Brian Mills. And I walk into the door and he said, Bama! And I'm like, but he used another word. I'm just trying to make it clean. And I'm like, what? And I'm thinking, I'm like, hey, what's up? I'm walking in the door, he's walking out. He's like, Eric, you don't understand. He said, you really don't understand what just happened. He said, remember your friend, what's that girl name? And me, Jock, and Brian plays for a band, plays sax. He said, we used to live together. He said, what's the girl named Lori? I said, yeah, Lori. He said, man, I just ran into Lori and she's doing a lot of these party promotions and stuff. I said, yeah. He said, because I have a band, I play sax, but now I'm doing a lot of solo gigs. And I know Lori's always sending me flyers. She's always been, I know me and Lori was high school friends, right? She's like my little sister since high school. He's like, I ran into Lori. And now I'm going back 30 years, me and Brian used to live together. So I ran into Lori, and I remember Lori from 30 years ago that y'all was friends, and we was talking about you, and I just happened to run into Lori at this Whole Foods. And I run into him while he's walking out the door. He said, you ain't see Lori? I said, nah, he said, she just walked out the door. I'm like, okay, cool. And so he's like, Eric, I was just literally saying about 5 steps before, I said, I need to call Eric, because I gave Lori my business card, but I didn't get her number. So Brian was like, I need to call Eric and get Lori's number. He said, Eric, I just said I was going to call you as soon as I get in the car, and here you come walking through the door. Bam. So he was like, so he said, Eric, you don't understand. My mind is blown. He said, we talk. He's like, you don't get it. I was going to call you when I got in the car, and here I am walking in the door, and you walking in the door. So,
Wow.
yeah. So that ain't the part I want to talk to you about. So now I'm in the store. I said, you know what? Let me just call Lori. And because I haven't talked to Lori probably in about 5 or 6 years. I said, let me give Lori a call. And she always sends me flyer to events and everything. She keeps me on, I'm on her text list. So let me call Lori and see how she's doing. So we call Lori and talk. She said, Eric, so what are you into? What are y'all up to now? You're doing something? And it was like something I did probably years ago. I said, no, right now, I said, me and Jock, because she knows Jock, said, we have a life insurance agency. Life insurance? I need to talk to you. I need to get life insurance. Let's talk. Yeah, because we can use life insurance for this and this. I said, what? Let's set a time this week and talk. My point was, when I said life insurance agency, then she knew me from doing other things. And she knows I've been an entrepreneur. She's seen me sell a whole bunch of stuff. When I said life insurance, she didn't run. She said, I need that. It was clear to her what I did. She didn't have to guess. She didn't have to figure it out. She didn't have to try to process and see, well, see, y'all, some of y'all don't want to say that. And if somebody doesn't want life insurance from you, that's cool. But what you don't want them to do is not know what you do. If I own it, yes, sir.
And sometimes what happens is because we run from that position. I used to be the one that did as well. You try to come up with these fancy names, and like, what if you told Lori that you were a financial protection agent? You
She
know what I
like,
mean?
okay, what's that? I'm a hope that she says what's that. She may just say, okay.
Right.
Well,
That's my
don't
point.
you need some financial protection? What do you mean financial protection? What do you do? Oh, it's a life insurance. She'd be like, why did you just say you sell life insurance?
Right.
See, y'all got to understand. And when you have a lot of money and resources, nobody knew what Google was, so they had to pour money to get the awareness out there. But if you do something that people can consciously understand what they do, then that's one hurdle you don't have to overcome. Now all you got to overcome is, do they want to do business with you, and do they want the product you have? Are y'all
Right.
with me? See, they don't have to decide, do I need the need? The need is no longer there. I know Apple has some cell phones, right? They got these smartphones. I just need to decide, do I want an Apple phone, or do I want this iPhone 16? I want to keep my iPhone 7. I think I like the iPhone 8. Do I want to keep my iPhone 8, or do I want to move up to the 16? Or whatever they on. You with me? I don't have to decide do what the phone is. See, when I went to Best Buy to get my camera, I knew Best Buy sold electronics. I didn't have to decide. I just got to decide, do I want the electronic or which store I want to go to? But I know Best Buy carries what I have. Are y'all with me? They can say they do a whole bunch of stuff, but they call themselves a consumer electronics store. You can get washer and dryers. Hey, you can get different things too, right? They got a Geek Squad, right? They do some. But if you don't know what they do, then you can't decide whether or not you want to go shop there. If people don't know what you do, and see, we got something. Let me use this for example. I can't use you, Goji. I can see a face. Let me see somebody who's relatively new. Anybody relatively new? You don't have to get on camera, but anybody relatively new within the last year. Who's a new person? Fairly new person. Donna. All right. Donna from, I won't say the name because we streaming live, but you know where you're from. Donna from 4,000 steps away. All right, that's the inside joke. I got to tell the joke. So we in Maryland, y'all. And we saying, who came the furthest? We at the conference. Who came the furthest? We had prize for who came the furthest. Stand up. And then some people like, yeah, I came from Tennessee. Okay, how many miles Tennessee from Maryland? About so-and-so. Okay, all right. Then somebody said, I came from Texas. Texas is a little further than Tennessee. Okay, cool. Well, we might beat them. Then somebody comes back and say, hey, who's still standing? You came further than Texas. A couple people still standing. Where you come from? I came from Mexico. Oh, what? Came over from Mexico? Okay. How many still standing? You think you came from further than Mexico? And it's 2 people standing. Now, one lady, I knew that where she came from, and the other lady, I kind of think I know where she came from. What I think I know where she came from is Donna. But Mexico was further than Texas. So Donnie still standing proud. Donnie still standing? Yep. I'm like, okay, well, maybe Donnie didn't, maybe she didn't come from where I think she came from. Because he's like 2,500 miles away. And the other lady's like 4,000 miles away. And I'm like, Donnie's still standing, huh? Okay. Well, here's the microphone, Donnie. Where you from, Donnie? Blank, blank, Maryland. I'm like, are you kidding me? So that's why I called Donnie all week long, her city, Maryland. So I'm not gonna say her city because I don't want y'all tracking it down. But anyway, Donnie, that was the whole thing. And the lady from Alaska won because she was further than Maryland. Donnie. But we know what class Donnie skipped.
What about the Chicago lady?
Oh my Chicago, oh, it was the Chicago lady. It was the guy, wasn't he? He determined too. He was like a Donnie. Still standing. Alaska. We already said that Alaska was further than Maryland, saying the event is in Maryland. Maryland didn't win. Chicago got still standing. All right, brother. I don't know, because he was. I think he looked Indian, so he could have been from India. Like, where you from? I'm like, hey, let me give you a shot. We know Alaska just beat out Mexico. Where you from, brother? Chicago. All right. Oh, you couldn't make this stuff up. Anyway, so Donnie, if I said I was a mechanic, would you have some kind of idea what I did, what a mechanic does? I said I'm an auto mechanic.
I just got on the line, but yeah, somewhat.
Somewhat. Okay. I probably wouldn't have to go into detail. If I say I'm an auto mechanic, I need to describe that for you.
Mm-mm.
Okay. If I told you I was a doctor, I'm a medical doctor, would you have some kind of idea what I do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Donnie, I'm a plumber. I'm a certified licensed plumber. Master plumber, matter of fact. I'm a super plumber. Would you have some kind of idea what I do?
Yeah, you plumb.
I plumb, man. I'm good. I got the plunger in the back, man. All right. Your pipes get stuck, call me. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Building homes, call me. All right. I can let me stop. Anyway, I'm a Donnie. Give me another profession. I'm an electrician.
Yeah.
Certified licensed electrician. Need some lights changed, need some recessed light in your house. You want some outside lighting? Call me. I'm your guy. Okay. Donnie, I'm a teacher. I'm a school teacher. I'm a fifth grade elementary school teacher. You got any kind of idea what I do?
Yeah.
Okay. Donnie, I'm a realtor.
Yeah.
So I tell you I'm a realtor. What do you think I do?
You sell houses.
Okay. Donnie, I am a financial services specialist.
Specialist in what?
See?
Finances?
Yeah, I'm specialist in finances. You got an idea what I do?
No, I mean it could be accounting. It could be anything. Really, dealing with finance.
See, and that's what I'm saying, y'all. So now she has to think, what? Donnie, I sell life insurance. Do you have any kind of idea what I do?
I sure do.
Are y'all seeing that? See, financial strategist, financial expert, financial man. She like, financial expert in what? So now her brain, see, I'm trying to tell y'all, when it comes to selling, her subconscious mind, see, if we think it sounds good, what I'm telling you, I'm giving y'all some real sales strategies. Her subconscious mind has to process from a receiving standpoint. The subconscious mind decides, do I want to hear this information? It's got a process. Is this your subconscious mind is always determining, is something safe or is this something dangerous? It's designed to protect you from danger. So you see somebody walking down the street, and that's why people don't realize the subconscious program in TV shows. You see some people walking down the street, the women clutch their purse, right? Because he's perceived danger. Your subconscious mind is perceived danger. Are y'all with me? Because it's been shown that guy in the hoodie is dangerous. He just cold. Could be dangerous, or he could just be cold, right? But your subconscious mind is going to have you react a certain way. So when your subconscious mind hears you say something that it doesn't, I don't know what it is, it automatically goes to like 50-50. I don't know. It goes more towards the danger zone. Like, I don't know what this person does, and I don't want to look dumb. So I'm just going to kind of shy away and cut off. Are y'all with me? As a salesperson, your job is to try to get to that person's subconscious mind, because that's where we make decisions on a subconscious level. That's the subconscious levels where the emotions are kicking in. And most sales are made on the emotional level, not logical. Are y'all with me? Logically, life insurance makes sense because every 100% of the people on the planet are going to die. And 100% of the people, a large proportion of them will wish that somebody will want to be buried, at least at the bare minimum, right? Most of them don't say, just leave me in the street dying, just let me rot there, just chop me up, put me in the back of the thing, or give me the good old mafia burial and just stick me in the river and let me float down the river. You know what I mean? Most people want some kind of at least burial at the bare minimum, or cremation. That ain't free. So 100% of people are going to die, and majority of people want something done to their body when they die. Yes or yes? So life insurance makes logical sense, but it doesn't make emotional sense, because now people are like, oh man, if I get life insurance, I'm going to die tomorrow. I don't want to jinx myself. See, it's an emotional decision. All our purchases are typically emotional decisions. So I'm going to got 1 minute to wrap this up. When you tell people what you do, like sell life insurance, you make the subconscious mind says, okay, I got an idea what they, that's one barrier that you now don't have to break through. Are y'all with me? Now your job only has to be, do I need it? And do I want it from you? Not what in the world you got. Because if I got to figure out what you're trying to sell me, you don't realize their subconscious mind is locking down. They're still in the conversation, but their subconscious mind has already kind of blocked you out. And now you got to find a way to open the door again. And you keep reaching, trying to open the door. And that's when you got to become a really good salesperson. See, I had to become a good salesperson with my friend Lori. She said, Eric, what do you do? I said, life insurance. Oh, I need it. She could say, I don't want it. But at least it made me less of a salesperson, because she could make a 50. She understood what I did. And now she can make a decision. Does she need it? And does she want to get it from me? She trusts me, so she don't mind getting it from me. And she said herself she needed it. I didn't know if she had it or not. Are y'all with me? That's why you don't be afraid to say what you do. We are blessed that we say something, we do something, we can overcome that one obstacle that we don't have to try to explain to people what it is we do. They already got an idea of what we do. Now you just got to make sure, do they want it from you? And do they want to get it? Do they want to get it? And do they want it from you? That's where our job really comes in. Helping people understand that they actually need it. They don't know they need it. They know what you do, but they don't know they need it. Then now you figure out they need it. Do they want to get it from you? Or they want to go shopping online and go search around and look around? Ladies and gentlemen, when you start understanding that as a sales process, you can eliminate a lot of the game. And I'll close with this. I used to work at Circuit City years ago. Circuit City always built their business. So for some of y'all going back, y'all in Circuit before Best Buy to Circuit City. They always built their stores in standalone. They never put it in the mall. I used to work in Andover, Maryland, and we had a store in Central Avenue away from the mall. Then we got a big mega store away from the mall. They always put it away from the mall. They always want a standalone store. And did anybody know the reason why they wanted a standalone store? That was their concept?
Yes.
I know you know, John. And can anybody else besides Uncle Jock guess why they wanted
Yes,
a standalone
I know
store?
why, sir.
Besides Stephen Short, anybody else? Anybody's going once, going twice, going three times?
If you by yourself, then you better chance of people coming over there, because you're sticking out by yourself. And people gonna, if it's all they want is computers or whatever, then you're out there and it's no other distraction around.
That's very close, Marcella. It wasn't just because it's the flip side of it. They put their store standalone because they didn't want people coming in saying, oh, I didn't know, I came here for, we didn't have to worry about why they came. We knew they came here because they was looking for something. So now all we got to do is find the right product or solution product for them and get them to want to buy from us versus one of our competitors. See, it wasn't like if I'm in a mall, sometimes people walking through the mall, they came look for some jeans, they walk into the mall and they're in the jewelry store, right? Me and Jock, we used to work in the jewelry store. Sometimes they didn't want the jewelry, they just popped in, right? Because they just happened to be in the mall. Like, I didn't come looking for a jewelry store, I happen to be in the mall, so I'm going, I am just looking. But when you have a standalone store and you drive there, I know you're looking for something that I got because you came all the way to here. You with me? You didn't drive into my parking lot looking for tennis shoes. It says electronics store. So when you walk through that door, I know that you're looking for something. You know why you're here. Now, you might not buy something now. You might not plan to buy something. That's my job. But it took away that first level of why are you here. Are y'all with me? Car dealerships the same way, possibly the size. When somebody walked my dealership, I knew they was coming here relative to cars. Either they want parts, service, or they want a new car. They didn't come inside a car dealership asking, do y'all sell Jordache jeans? Or y'all got the Louis Vuitton shoes or whatever bags, like Gucci purses? Say you sell life insurance, y'all can eliminate one of the things. So with that being said, I'm way over time. I'm turning it back over to you, Mr. Troy Gandy.
Right, all right. Well done, well said, well put together. And thank you so much, Coach, for doing what you do each and every day. Let's see, Monday through Thursday. Well, you're actually doing that on the other days too, but this is the only time we see. So with that being said, this is the Andy Willie recap moment. And you would say, what's a relay got to do with this? Well, you've been out here, you've been stretching your brain and your muscles in your brain for the last hour. So with that being said, we're going to time to take your 1 minute for each and every one of you to put it on the track and actually take it to the next zone. When that 1 minute runs out, that zone is up, and we're going to give it to Miss Tawana Chisley, who's always ready.
Okay, the quote of today: don't make your reasons an excuse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Indeed, indeed. Is that it?
That's
okay,
it.
that's it. Okay. Sir Money, you've been stretching your brain. What you got?
Two things that you made me think about. When we was in the car, I promise the title people put on their car, their name first. When I was selling cars, people had all these fancy things like I'm a client advisor, I'm a service, I'm a sales generator, all this kind of stuff. I just told people I sell cars because it was simple. Because I was simple and right to the point. The other thing when you're in a place, when you talk to your person, this is one thing I learned from the car business. It's 100 different dealerships all around where we used to work at. It was like 30 different dealerships. Once the client came in and talked to me, my job was to make sure they don't leave unless they left with a car. I gotta be better than the next person. Because I had this one sentence that everything say, you did all the research to sell car to somebody else. And that's the only thing I was thinking when I get a client. I got to close them. Because I don't want to talk to anybody else when they talk to me.
All right. Thank you. And I don't see any other hands up, but I know we just got finished talking about cars. So I know this other one right here, when she stretches her brain, she stay in the car and keeps it running all the time. So I'm gonna give it to Miss Takesha Carr.
Good morning.
Good morning.
That was actually one of the things that I want to talk about, just staying in the car, being present. And then as Money was talking about, just identifying who we are. I had an opportunity to speak with a young lady while we were at the conference. We were actually in the hotel. And before I could finish telling her what it was we were doing, and she was like, what do you do? And so Jock was like, hey, you got a phone? You can make this from your phone, such and such and such. And she did call. But just being transparent with people, open and honest, and meeting people where they are. Those are my takeaways from this morning, sir.
All right. We getting around this track with the quickness. And we know everybody's just eager to get right there and do their thing. So we got an anchor leg that is waiting like no other. And we know how she knows how to bring it home. We're going to do it right now. It is showtime. If you want to see who the winner of this thing is, let's go, Miss Downtown Rita Brown.
Thank you, Troy.
Bring it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed everyone at the conference. I enjoyed seeing everyone and hanging out with everybody. All right.
And go.
Okay. They are not like us. They not like us. They not like us. The conference brought a level of enthusiasm and unity. Always be looking to get to another level. We can bring the best out of each other. We have a very, very great support system. Create that referral base. Make the connections with the right people. Don't be on the fence. Jump all in. The people around you are looking for you. Just open your mouth. At the conference, something was going on in the room. Did you feel it? We are family. Make 10 calls, 3 appointments, and 1 sale. Never give up. How do you approach the call? Treat it like it's your office. The information is impactful. Wisdom is dropped on this call. You may not catch it, but it's dropped. We are the #1 CEO daily meetup on the planet. There is a difference between excuses and reasons. Don't turn your legitimate reasons into an excuse. Let me say that one again. Don't turn your legitimate reasons into an excuse. It's enough out here for all of us to grow our business. We do not have to be like anyone else. Be proud of what you do. I sell life insurance. Be confident. Be in line with your actions and your core values. If you think people run from life insurance, you will have problems. They will run. Your actions have to be in line with your beliefs. Your subconscious mind always follow your core values. Make it clear to people what you do. If they don't want it, it's cool. But at least let them know what you do. And they will decide, do they want to do business with you or do they want the product? If you don't know what I do, you will not know to come to me. We think it sounds good when we say other titles. The subconscious mind is designed to protect you from danger. It makes a decision if it's safe or danger. As a salesperson, your job is to get to the subconscious mind. It's an emotional decision, not logical. Life insurance makes logical sense. Telling people you sell life insurance helps them decide quicker. Do I need it or do I want to buy it from you? You already eliminated that obstacle. And we help people understand that they need it. Why do stores stand alone instead of just being in the mall? Because they did not have to wonder why people were coming in. I know you coming here looking for something I already have. I know why you are here. So to end it, say you sell life insurance and you can eliminate one obstacle. That's it. That's all.
Woo woo. Downtown Rita Brown.
We just dropped the mic again. I gotta try to get it. That girl gets it done every day. Every day. We thank you, Rita. Appreciate you, and we appreciate everybody that's coming out this morning to be a part of it and contribute to it. So, with that being said, I'm gonna give it on back to the super soul motivator himself, Mr. Erik Robinson.
Woo! All I gotta say is I love y'all. Have an amazing day on purpose. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's do it. Don't stop. And we'll see you at the top. God bless you.
Do we have
God bless you.
office hours?
Oh, office today. Oh, yeah.
There's too
Office
many
hours.
people at the bottom.
Yes. What did they say it again? See at the top, why?
Too many people.
Because the bottom
Too many
is
people at the bottom.
The bottom's way too crowded. Yeah, I'll be in the office from 12, let's say 12:15. It's 12 o'clock. 12 but 12:15 probably want to kick it off. I'll be at 12, but 12:15 office out from 12:15. We're gonna go with compensation again. So we're gonna really go over the compensation, make sure everybody has understands the commission schedules and everything. So compensation breakdown in full detail and how to advance throughout the ranks. So compensation advancement, rank advancement will be done in the office hours today at 12 o'clock. We probably start 12:15, kicking it off. So see you. That's XperieLife.com. XperieLife.com. Those who are in person, welcome to come in person. Those on Zoom, tune into the Zoom 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, office hours. See y'all then.
Peace to the Lord be with you.
Mr. Robinson, I'm gonna call you in a few, yo.
Okay, give me a second, Steve, because I got to call a couple of the banks to take care of some of the clients I got real quick.
Because I want to ask you some advice from you.
All right, so give me a few minutes, and let me call these banks real quick. So I take it. I got to return these client call situations.
I got you. Reach out to me.
10-4.